Hey, everyone. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well, and I am addressing a bit of a something that I've been getting a lot of social media pings and emails about over the past few days. So apparently, there are huge accusations right now against Donald Glover and the musicians who he collaborated with on his number one track, number one single, This Is America. There is a song that's a few years old by the name of American Pharaoh by New York rapper Jace Harley. And basically the allegation goes as, hey, he basically ripped the song off. Now, personally, I'm not really sure where exactly these allegations started to bubble from. It just sort of seemed to snowball really quickly to the point where it became a Twitter moment, and it lit up Reddit for a while. And I mean, I've heard both of the tracks, and I'll say right here, this article references one of the people who took part in the song. Responding to these allegations. As Pitchfork reports here, Fam Rothstein is a co-principal of the creative agency Wolf Plus Rothstein. He also co-produced the music video for This Is America. This morning, in response to a user who claimed that Glover stole the song, Rothstein tweeted, "The internet is a place of no consequences. I hate that Toronto academics / every white blogger can say something as gospel and y'all take it. This song is 3 years old and we have the Pro Tools files to prove it. The tweet has since been deleted." Listen, I don't exactly know some of what he's going on over there about, as far as like Toronto academics, white bloggers, so on and so forth. But here's the thing. I've heard both tracks. Okay, I've heard both of these tracks. I do not know what the fuck everyone is going on about. They have different beats, different melodies, different flows, different lyrics. Really, all that you could say is that, they both have a kind of very groovy skeletal verse, super politically charged lyrics, and some of the vocal melodies and harmonies that kind of guide us between some of the rap verses have a bit of an Afro-pop vibe to them. Outside of that, the similarities of these songs end right fucking there. They're not the same song. They're not the same in any true respect. And even if this track is in fact an inspiration on Childish Gambino's This Is America, it's so far and a fucking way change to the point where you could never take this into a court and say, oh, my song got ripped off. And I'm not saying that Jace Harley is claiming that. His response to this whole thing has been nothing but positive. He's been sending good vibes out, and that's great. But all these accusations that Childish Gambino has blatantly ripped off this song, these accusations are fucking preposterous. I can recall bands and artists who actively do rip off songs. They bring songs into the studio, they rip them off, and they try to basically turn them into another track. James Murphy is a shining example as LCD Soundsystem. There are numerous tracks across the LCD Soundsystem discography where he blatantly snaps an idea from another track and turns it into a whole new song. Drunk Girls is a shining example whose vocal melody is pretty much just like the Velvet Underground's White Light, White Heat. However, there's no real shining example of sort of truly parallel similarities between these two tracks that I could say is sort of on the level of that. And even what LCD Soundsystem, what James Murphy does with that band and in pulling inspiration from other songs, even in that instance, I couldn't even say that is truly a ripoff because it's one single idea from the track and then it's turned into an entirely new song. These tracks have even fewer similarities than that of any LCD song. Even fewer similarities in the tracks that freaking Led Zeppelin have blatantly ripped off. I don't, people just fucking love the drama, man. They just love the drama. They love to kick down artists when they're winning. They love to see people fail. They love to stir shit. And to me, that's really what a lot of this is coming from because, do you watch the reviews? Do you pay attention to what you're listening to? We have regular musical conversations together, don't we? Are you telling me that right now in this very moment we don't see the vast differences in these two songs? Are you telling me we don't see them? Because if you're not seeing how vastly different in sound, production, style, musical composition that these two songs are, like, you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention. This is aggravating because it's not only for this specific instance, but it's also my annoyance, and I'll go off on this for a bit, with this recent rash of lawsuits over, oh, your song sounds kind of like my song, even though there's not a melody, there's not a lyrical similarity, blah, 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 blah. But hey, kind of aesthetically, they're sort of similar. Like, you need much more than that for it to be a blatant ripoff. You need much more than that for to just literally be plagiarism. But I'm going to leave it at that. This shit is ridiculous. These songs are not fucking similar. Although it is really nice to have been exposed to Jace Harley's music as a result of this, because American Pharaoh is a good track. It's a good track. It's not a bad song. Surely when I see another track from him pop up again, I'll look out for it. And I don't know. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not saying that these songs share absolutely nothing in common, but I don't think one inspired the other. I truly don't. I feel like we just simply have two artists here who are inspired by similar styles of music, and both wanted to write a political song about the country of their origin as a person of color. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Over here next to my head is a video that you can check out. Hit that up, or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano. This is America Forever.